What if I told you that every time you doubted yourself, you were actually just one thought away from believing in your own greatness? We all know that feeling, that nagging voice in your head that tells you, you can't do this. It's exhausting, right? But here's the secret. Self-confidence isn't something only a few people have. It's something anyone can build, and that includes you. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to share some powerful tips on how you can boost your self-confidence starting today. Before we dive in, think for a second. What's one thing that makes you doubt yourself? Comment below. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see that self-doubt in a whole new light. So what is self-confidence? It's not just believing in yourself. It's knowing your worth and trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. Without it, even the smallest tasks feel overwhelming. But with it, anything's possible. Understanding self-confidence. Let's start with the benefits of self-confidence. When you believe in yourself, it's not just about feeling better. It impacts your career, your relationships, and how you show up in the world. You attract success. And who doesn't want that? But here's the kicker. Most of us don't always feel confident. That's because self-doubt sneaks in and tells us you're not good enough. It's that negative voice in your head making mountains out of molehills. The good news? Self-doubt feeds on negative beliefs, and that's something we can change. By the end of this video, you'll have a few hammers of your own to smash through those thoughts. Imagine a time when you were hesitant to speak up during a meeting or a class. You had a great idea, but you doubted whether it was worth sharing. Maybe you thought, what if it sounds stupid? Later, someone else shared a similar idea, and it was praised. This is what self-doubt does. It holds you back from stepping into opportunities. But with confidence, you could have spoken up, and who knows? That could have been your moment to shine. Building self-esteem. One of the simplest ways to boost self-esteem is with positive affirmations. And no, it's not cheesy. Think about it this way. We talk to ourselves all day long. Why not make those conversations uplifting? Something as simple as, I am capable or I am worthy can reshape your mindset over time. The more you say it, the more you believe it. But it's not just about affirmations. We also need to show ourselves some kindness. How often do you beat yourself up when something goes wrong? Instead, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself like you would a close friend. If a friend messed up, you wouldn't say, wow, you're such a failure. So why do it to yourself? Surround yourself with positive people. You're the average of the people you hang out with. So spend time with people who lift you up, not those who drag you down. Positive energy is contagious. Take a moment to think about the way you speak to yourself. If you make a mistake, do you think, ugh, I'm so dumb? Let's flip that. Imagine instead telling yourself, okay, that didn't go as planned, but I can learn from it. I once had a friend who always struggled with negative self-talk until she started practicing affirmations. Every morning, she'd tell herself, I'm capable, I'm smart, and I'm improving every day. Over time, she noticed a huge shift in confidence. That simple change in inner dialogue helped her face challenges with a much more positive mindset. What's one thing you can do today to be kinder to yourself? Share in comments. But wait, how do you really start believing in yourself? You might be thinking, I can say these affirmations and surround myself with positivity, but how do I actually start feeling it? Great question. The truth is, building self-belief starts with action. And now, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn those thoughts into real, tangible confidence, step by step. Let's go. Developing self-belief. Building self-belief starts with setting and achieving small, manageable goals. Start small. It could be as simple as exercising for 10 minutes a day or finishing a chapter of that book you've been meaning to read. When you hit that small goal, your brain says, "Hey, I did that." And the next challenge feels a little easier. And here's something most people don't realize. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every single successful person has failed, probably a lot. The difference? They learned from it. The next time you stumble, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That's how you turn failure into fuel. And don't forget to celebrate. Every win, no matter how small, deserves a celebration. Recognizing your progress builds momentum and strengthens your belief that you can achieve more. A good friend of mine set a goal to write just 100 words every day. He didn't overwhelm himself with huge goals like writing a novel, but he stuck to that small daily goal. Day after day, his confidence grew as he reached that goal. Eventually, those 100 words turned into chapters, and now he's published his first book. It all started with one small, manageable step. This is the power of setting small, achievable goals. Each one builds your belief in what you can do. Overcoming self-doubt. To really tackle self-doubt, you need to know what sets it off. Is it comparing yourself to others? Is it fear of failure? Recognizing those triggers is the first step in overcoming them. Next, challenge that inner critic. When your mind says, "You can't do this," respond with, "Watch me try." Replace those negative thoughts with positive, realistic ones. This takes practice, but the more you do it, the quieter that inner critic becomes. And when things feel too heavy, don't hesitate to seek support. Whether it's from friends, family, or a professional, there's no shame in asking for help. Having a strong support system is key to building lasting confidence. A few years ago, I had a big opportunity to give a presentation, but I kept doubting myself. Every time I started preparing, I'd think, "You're not experienced enough for this. What if you mess it up?" But I decided to pause and challenge that thought. I asked myself, is this fear based on fact or just my own insecurity? I realized that it was just fear, not reality. I practiced, gave the presentation, and it went much better than I expected. That experience taught me to confront my self-doubt instead of letting it control me. What triggers your self-doubt? Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll share some personalized strategies to help. All right, let's recap. Building self-confidence starts with understanding what it is and why it's important. You can build self-esteem with positive affirmations, self-compassion, and surrounding yourself with positive people. You strengthen your belief in yourself by setting small goals, learning from failures, and celebrating your wins. And don't forget to tackle self-doubt by identifying triggers and challenging those negative thoughts. Believe you can, and you're halfway there.